So a couple of weeks ago, I made a video talking about the announcement of two brand new Super Sentai Memorial Edition items coming down the pipeline. One for KiramaiRed to be revealed on May 11th, and one for Zenkaiger to be revealed on May 25th. And in that video, I guessed what those items could have been and what they could have been included with, and I said that I was going to do a video following the May 11th announcement and a video following the May 25th announcement. Well, it has been a couple of days since May 11th, and the announcement has happened. This video should have been out a couple of days ago, but I was just very busy with packing up, leaving this place, which at this point, I am definitely out of here by. I'm recording this video a couple of days earlier anyway. And also, I was busy with finals, so I didn't get to it until now. But let's talk about the Memorial Edition KiramaiChanger. So May 11th in Japan would have been Tuesday night, and usually Premium Bandai starts updating stuff or announcing things around 7 p.m. on those kind of nights, and then they did. They announced the CSM Lockseed Helheim Edition set. Wait, that's not the KiramaiChanger. Yeah, for some reason the announcement of the KiramaiChanger was pretty late in the night. It ended up happening at like 11 p.m. I didn't see it until I woke up early on Wednesday morning. But yeah, they announced the KiramaiChanger, and I'm skipping it. I mean, just plain and simple here, it doesn't do enough for me. I never really thought that it was going to do enough for me, and of course, out of the two Memorial Edition items, there's definitely one that I'm going to be a little bit more interested in over the other one. But basically, the KiramaiChanger here and what we got is nice. It's basically what I would have expected in some degrees, and it's also not what I would have expected in other degrees. So let's go ahead and talk all about it. So in my original video, I speculated that it would, of course, be a KiramaiChanger, and of course it is. I had also speculated that maybe it wasn't just going to be a KiramaiChanger. I was thinking maybe it'd be some kind of combo set with a shiny KiramaiChanger, or I was really thinking maybe they would even go and make like an adult-sized Kirafugo Arrow or something like that. And they didn't do any of that, but they did do exactly what I thought they would do in terms of updating the KiramaiChanger to have two new buttons on it, which is one for background music and one for voice phrases. And oh boy, did they throw some voice phrases into this thing. So they were touting how this is the most voice phrases that they have ever put into a Memorial Edition item, with over 200 phrases. That's a lot, from like a lot of characters too. I think it had like over 10 characters listed. I think you get all 6 of the KiramaiReds, even though Takemichi never used the KiramaiChanger. You also get Mabushina in there. You get all the engines, or the machines. I don't know why I call them engines. That's Gohanger. But you get all the machines, including all the ones that weren't a thing when the original KiramaiChanger was even released. So like Machine Zaboon and Machine Hakubo and all that kind of stuff. Machine Oridon. You know, those ones that weren't a thing when the original toy came out because they would have been spoilers are included in this Memorial Edition release. And that's basically exactly what I would have expected them to include. It doesn't seem like they updated the strap any that much. It doesn't really look like they even updated the design of the changer. I think it still has the chrome on it. It definitely still has like the touch of capabilities and stuff like that. And yeah, I just don't think it's like a changer that needed that much of an upgrade. It looks very nice, and for KiramaiRed fans, I'm sure that this is going to be something that you guys really would like to have. But I'm honestly perfectly content with my original version. I think Memorial Edition items really do work some of the times. The Russell Ken and the Geisel Ken, perfect examples of that. You know, you get these full adult-sized versions of the swords. That's absolutely awesome. And I totally see why those are like premium Memorial Edition items. The Mabirates is a special case too, because like it was updated for 10 years, and they added a bunch of stuff, and of course like the auto flipping of the keys, and all that good stuff, and the Gokai Cellular was a toy that definitely needed an upgrade with all that horrible grinding noise on the gear and everything that was inside of it. I don't even think that the gear leaner needs that much of an upgrade, because I already thought that toy was perfectly great. But the KiramaiChanger is definitely a recent changer that I never would have thought needed a Memorial Edition. However, you don't just get the KiramaiChanger with this, and in one item that I never even would have thought to come with this, you actually are going to be getting Jules' Sketchbook. Now this is pretty cool. So they did actually make a kind of I think it was Premium Bandai, but it was part of kind of their cosplay line of stuff. You know, they always release like the character clothes and everything like that. They did make his sketchbook during the run of KiramaiRed. In fact, I think they made a whole set of sketchbooks if you wanted to pretend like there was one for the blue, green, pink, yellow Rangers, you know, stuff like that. But of course, the main one on the show that is, you know, red for him, for KiramaiRed, did get a release, although I think it had a couple of the pages of it in the show. I'll put pictures up of it and stuff like that, but, you know, all the different pictures that he would draw and go, you know, Kiramaki, and then it would actually happen, you know, that kind of stuff, the stuff that he did in KiramaiRed. And this one is going to be kind of a fully show, everything we saw him draw throughout the show. So this shows that it's going to have, I think it was like over 30 pages of stuff that he drew from KiramaiRed. And we get a couple of examples of that and everything like that, like, when he made the red racing car and stuff like that. But I think it would be really cool. I don't know the full list of everything here, but I really hope that this goes like full on out. It even has like this Zenkaiger page that he drew during the finale that was kind of a little teaser for the 45th season, that kind of stuff. That's definitely not something I would have expected from this Memorial release. But it makes sense. It really does make sense. And it's definitely a cool, neat piece for KiramaiRed fans to have. I want the sketchbook, but I'm not paying the full price of the KiramaiChanger to just get the sketchbook, which is, we should probably talk about the price. So right now, Tokullectibles has this listed for $140 for a November 2022 release, which, yeah, that's pretty steep. I mean, I get it. The sketchbook is going to be probably pretty sizable. But I don't know, the original KiramaiChanger was like $30, $25, $30. It was a pretty cheap changer compared to recent years stuff, compared to the Dawn Blaster or even the Gearliner. Those were a little bit more expensive. I think those were closer to like 5,000 yen. So almost double the price or something like that. But I don't know. The KiramaiChanger doesn't do enough, and the sketchbook is a really cool novelty item. But that's pretty much all it is. It's a novelty item. It's something that that if I had it, I would definitely page through it a couple of times and go, that's pretty sweet, something like the Super Sentai Encyclopedia or that toy book that they made recently, something that I would page through. But those I feel like are, cooler guides and everything, and this is like a cosplay item, kind of, sort of. But it is cool, I definitely get it. And honestly, I would probably be more on the idea, or more up to the idea of pre-ordering this item if they didn't announce that they're also doing a Memorial Gearliner in like a week and a half from now. Because I'm definitely going to have to pre-order that item. Because, I don't know, I collect all the Sentai gears. I love Zenkaiger probably more than I like KiramaiRed, and I really, really like KiramaiRed. It's just, I don't know, not something for me. Which, I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in this video, but I will leave a link to it in the description below from Tokullectibles if you do want to pick it up. It does have a very pretty box, though. They did share a picture, kind of a sample picture of the box, and I love how this looks, where you have all the KiramaiReds in the jewels and everything. It's just this really nice, like, white box. It just has a very pretty presentation, and I love that. I love that a lot. And of course, they also ended it with a teaser of the Memorial Edition Gearliner, which did confirm that the Zenkaiger item is going to be a Gearliner, which I'm sure we all pretty much expected that. But we kind of have our first sort of look of what to expect with it. So I was guessing about all these Sentai gears that it could or could not come with. And I'm probably completely wrong, or maybe I'm half wrong. I guess we're going to have to wait until May 25th in Japan, which would be May 24th here in the US, for us to get our official confirmation. But it does show the Gearliner with the main 5 Zenkaiger Sentai gears, but these definitely look different. They definitely look like they're either metal, probably not, because they did just do that Sentai Gear die-cast set last year. But at the very least, these are definitely going to be a very shiny metallic gold paint, which will make them look a little bit more show accurate than the kind of, not really dull gold, but just kind of that gold plastic that they used for all the Sentai gears last year. And I don't know if that's going to be all the gears we get, but obviously we're not going to know this until May 25th, or technically May 24th. So that would be that'll be a follow-up video whenever that does get announced. But yeah, that's going to do it for kind of talking about the Memorial Edition KiramaiChanger, and of course, also Jules' sketchbook. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below about the Memorial Edition KiramaiChanger. Are you going to pick it up? Are you going to pick up the Memorial Edition Gearliner instead? Are you going to pick up both of them? Or are you going to pick up neither of them? I'd very much like to hear what you guys have to say about any of these items down in the comments below. And of course, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveNerdChicky or at LightningFigPR. And I'll see you all next time.